This is my first time traveling alone, like completely alone. Oh my god, I have to walk up. So, this is my room. So I'm going to walk around. Guys, look at this. Very huge. Okay, so this is the first night that I'm gonna be alone here in Railay Bay. Have you ever gone somewhere and asked yourself, what the hell am I doing here? Like lately, like I've been asking myself this question the whole day when I have life here. This is my first time traveling alone, like completely alone. Like staying alone, no friends, like completely alone.
I decided to travel alone because I want to challenge myself to be able to explore some area alone, because it's not easy to always ask people to go with you. Like people don't have the exact same schedule with you, and I also want to get away. I want to spend time with myself to reflect and to see if I can just be with myself with no distraction. That was the plan, but I actually plan not to use Instagram or any social media. And then after I arrived here, I was alone, I ate alone, I went to the beach alone, and people around me, they come with family, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, and I was completely alone, and seeing those people being together, it just make me very lonely. It's not jealous, it's just you by yourself, and you kind of oh yeah, it just made me feel lonely. So I gave up. I deleted Instagram before I started the trip, and then I downloaded it this evening. I I was so lonely, and I was hoping that I'm gonna use a hashtag to like find people traveling alone, hopefully. But it's COVID-19 and Thailand border is not open yet, so it's very hard to find a friend that's always also traveling solo. Yeah, it's, to be honest, traveling alone is like freaking lonely, especially in the COVID-19 time, because if there's no COVID-19, there are gonna be a lot of tourists, a lot of backpacker that you can just like join them, or you can just make new friends. I think it's gonna be like easy to make new friends if there's no COVID-19. So I just finished my breakfast and I'm gonna go hiking, and it's gonna be my first time.
I know that you're afraid, it feels like every day things are slipping away, you're slipping away. And you think back to a time that you were lost. Thoughts disorganized, can't seem to dry your eyes, and chaos is collapsing from your mind. And you say that you're fine, but now you're out of time. Never measure up, you'll never be enough. People say tough love, you should just suck it up. And you think back to a time that you were lost. Thoughts disorganized, can't seem to dry your eyes, and chaos is collapsing from your mind. And you say that you're fine, but now you're out of time.
Hey guys, this is the second day of my solo trip, and it was very fun day. I met a woman and I feel like I felt like she was traveling alone, so I just like talked to her, and then I asked her what she gonna do, and I wanted to go kayaking in the ocean, and I don't want to go alone because kind of like dangerous. So I asked her if she would like to join me, and then we exchanged the contact, and then after I finished the hiking lesson, I met her, and then I talked to her about the viewpoint that I found on the internet, that I saw many foreigners go there, and the view is very great, like it's in the cave and you have to climb up. So I asked her if she would want to join me, and then we went there, and I thought the way to the cave or the viewpoint was easy, like it's not gonna be that hard. I thought it's gonna be like the stair for you to climb up, but when I got there was no stair. There actually a stair but it's like a small stair. Other than that, you have to climb it yourself. Like you have to climb the log, and it's very slippery because it was raining in the morning. I was afraid because my shoes, I was wearing the sandals, and it was very slippery. It's not like a climbing shoes, so it was very hard for me to climb up because it's slippery. My shoes was very slippery, so I climbed very slow because I was so scared. It was very high up there, and we have to climb up many rocks. And when we got there, the view was great. Like it was worth the climbing, you know. It was so great. And other than that, better than that, I met new friends, and this is my first solo traveling. And today very great because I met a guy around there, because me and the woman was climbing up the log somewhere, and then we met the guy, and then we asked him if he came here alone, and she said, oh yeah, I came here alone. So we asked him if he want to go with us on the viewpoint, and then he was like okay, because like all of us like traveling alone, so we would just joy together, and then we just go up there, and like we just like get along very well. Like we just like, it was very fun, you know.
I've been deeper, but I have to stay afloat. It's not easy. Be a person you don't want. Can somebody take me other thing? Going to do. Where's the life where's my childhood? Is this called living? I don't know. Where's the life where's my childhood? Is this called living? I don't know. I don't wanna grow. Just live myself. I don't wanna grow. The things I left behind me. I don't wanna grow. Just live myself. I don't wanna grow. The things I left behind me. Just live behind me. Just live behind me.
That's where I come from.
Look behind me.
เราไปทำอะไรกันค่ะเหงื่อแตกเรามาเพื่อสิ่งนี้ค่ะธรรมชาติค่ะ มันสูงมากค่ะทุกคน
Look behind. Look behind.
เหนื่อยมาก
Behind. Where's the life where's my childhood? Is this called living? Look behind. I don't know. Where's the life where's my childhood? Is this called living? Look behind. I don't know. I don't wanna grow. Just live myself. I don't wanna grow. The things I left behind me. Just live behind me.
So I want to show you my hand that like I climb all day, so it's like rain and it's like a little bit hard, but yeah, it's kind of worth it, I think so. So this is my hand, and it's my boy. I just like very happy today. It's just like a very great day. It's just like the day that I crossed many limits, like the limit that I'm gonna make new friend and the limit that I'm gonna climb the log, because that climbing the log is not easy. I thought it's gonna be easy, and then I was out there and I was asking myself all the time, like, what am I doing here? Why I do this? Like, I was shaking. I was like, oh my god, what I'm doing, like, you know. But I made it. I finished the lesson, even though I only finished the 2 routes. I cannot finish the 3 routes because I was shaking, and the 3rd I even actually didn't finish it. So I finished 1.5, I would say. And yeah, but it's really worth it. But the climbing up to the viewpoint was harder, you know, because I didn't have any equipment. We didn't have ropes. We had no guide. We just go there by ourselves, figure it out, you know. And it was like, I mean, it was the worst. Not the worst. It's just not a good idea going by ourselves, because this was kind of dangerous because it was raining and it was slippery up there, and we have to be very careful, and you have to wear like shoes that not slippery. Okay, that's the reason I'm gonna keep in my head that I'm not gonna wear sandals go climbing again. It's not a good idea, you know. But yeah, it's fun. Like, it's very fun, and it's a very tired day. So today I'm just gonna chill out at my hotel with this comfy bed, and then I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna try sleep early because tomorrow I'm gonna go to Unported pool in Krabi. So the guy that I met when we went to the viewpoint, he said he's gonna rent a car and he's gonna drive there. So I asked him if he's gonna go alone, and I asked him if we could go with him, and he was very nice. He was like, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, it was very great experience traveling alone.